right, so let's do that. Let's practice that. I am
Dope.
I am
Dope.
I am
Dope.
Like literary narcotics packaged up for your consumption and conviction. Dope. I am
Dope.
Soon to fly high over the field of poppy poets whose dope is as dope as mine, but I'm the better choice. Dope. I am
Dope.
Like
Dope.
1980s beating down your door with the battering ram. Dope. I am
Dope.
Like carry me in the pockets of your hearts for redistribution. Dope. I am
Dope.
Like the pastors, teachers, and community leaders warned you about me. Dope. I am
Selah BLaK SoL, man. Welcome, man. Welcome.
Appreciate y'all for having me. How y'all doing?
Doing great. How you
Great,
doing
man.
today, Key?
I'm awesome. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, so Shouty, I checked your bio. You from the A, Shouty.
Oh yeah, man.
You got down
A-Town.
on the West
Hey, what
Coast.
y'all know about that? You know what I'm talking about?
Man, what you mean? I went to Morehouse, son. Did my time.
Word, that's what's up.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Tell us about yourself. Like, first off, I just want to know how you even wound up here.
How you pop up? Yeah, how was the pop up?
Lyrical theater
Alright.
desk. Like, tell us about that.
Yeah.
Y'all want the 100 story?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the
give it a
100.
buck.
100.
bet. I was already here last year in my mind.
That's
You
deep.
manifested this.
That's
Yes.
deep.
So you got me up on the Saturday to come around here.
So, nah, but like real talk, man. Like I believe in manifestation what you want.
Facts.
Manifesting what you want.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I envision myself here because you know what I'm saying. I need to make a bigger move. You know what I'm saying, to expand my music, my brand.
How long you been out on the West?
Yeah, a month.
A month. So in your first 30 days, you still on probation, bro. In your first 30 days, what you think, man?
First 30 days, man. I love it, man.
You love it?
Of
That's how I
course.
felt about the A when I first showed up. I was like, man, I love it. And
So you get used
then
to it.
by the time I got done, I was like, yo, I don't want to be here not a minute longer. What are you for?
Man, I represent truth. I represent myself and my people. In truth, you know what I mean? Through my music, poetry, and my art. You know what I'm saying? I took a stand, you know what I'm saying, to use my platform, to catapult the truth out there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, we talk about, you know, what other people need to do. They need to do this, they need to speak about this, but, you know, how many of us are really going to take a stand and just do it instead of talking about it? So, you know what I'm saying?
So you
set
taking
your
a stand?
platform.
I'm
I'm just
doing me,
curious,
man.
like, do you have like, tell us more about the brand. Like, are you a part of a collective? You stand on your own?
Solo dolo?
You know,
Group?
Solo dolo.
Because I know some artists, like, for example, Gone Jones out in Houston, Texas, he's solo dolo, but like Chosen Poet Records is what he represent, and you know, he looking to like support other artists, sign artists, things like that. So, like, are you a part of a collective or a crew, or is it just Selah BLaK SoL?
As of right now, man, I am a collective of one.
Okay.
I'm building
You're
my
a free agent is what you could call that.
Oh yeah, I'm building my brand, man. It's called Poetry and Hip Hop, which is what I
Yes,
am.
I love
you know what
it.
I'm saying?
I love
I'm a
it.
poet.
Like in, like the letter N?
No, I
Or-
in like
Oh, inside.
inside.
Okay.
Inside hip hop. Which it shall be, and it should be.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's not all the time. So
Yeah.
it's good you bringing it back and letting people know there is poetry in hip hop, because that's
Facts.
where hip hop comes from, poetry.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where everything derives from. So
Exactly.
could you tell us a bit more about yourself as far as what kind of music you leading to? Atlantic, you said you're from Atlantic, Atlanta. As far as your family, are you originally from Atlanta, or you grew up there?
Yeah, I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
What kind of vibe are you getting with the music? Clubs,
No.
trap, or
Nah,
more
man.
inspirational music?
So he had to get out of Atlanta because they wasn't respecting the bar.
It's
They-
Right.
hey, I didn't say it. He said,
I know. I looked at him like,
The
did
thing
y'all
is,
have
I
a
do
meeting
rap
before
sessions,
here?
bro. Nah, I do rap sessions.
It
And a lot
wasn't-
of I've done shows in Atlanta. I got a lot of experience in Atlanta with
Okay.
my platform. So I went to school out there. I understand the culture, et
Okay.
cetera, et cetera.
See,
But
see
I
what I
also
mean?
know how hard it is for artists that's willing to have something to say to get heard out there.
Facts.
That's all. You got like the Apache Cafe and like that's it.
yeah. Hey, you
Right?
ain't lying, man.
For the people that's coming to actually hear you. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like you can go to Union, you know what I mean, East Atlanta Village and turn up. You know, they can have a party there. You can go to Milk and Cookies, that's like a nice little independent thing y'all got going. But like it's not too many spaces where they appreciate bars. That's all.
Well, what kind of bars are you coming with though? Are you coming with inspirational bars, trap bars, club bars, street
more
bars?
conscious,
educational? Okay,
inspirational,
conscious.
entertaining.
I like it.
We gotta change that narrative. Conscious, everybody
Yeah.
is conscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You let me.
It's called fake conscious. Everybody can't be conscious.
I
They're
give
not
you
doing conscious
another word.
things.
I just tell my story. That's it.
Yeah, man, tell
Okay.
the truth. Like I like what you started with just representing truth.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got any demonstration? You got any instrumental requests? Cause like I know you came out here to get busy and
Yeah.
work out.
since I am poetry and hip hop, man, I'm gonna give you the poetry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when I first heard you. Hip hop, you gave to my thirsting ears potable, quotable, liquid lyrics that was transparent enough for me to see through. Easy going down with swallowing the pills of life, you quenched my soul. And that was the first time I had juice. And I will forever be rocking with Rakim, pop locking, non-stopping with Africa Bambaataa. The Zulu Nation introduced me to a tribe called Quest. Often they would reminisce with Pete Rock and CL Smooth under a gang star, mumbling Talib Kweli. After school, it was just another case of that old PTA. Cause if you will, my parents just didn't understand why I'd always bust a rhyme, so that made me an outcast and AT-alien who always came up too short. I was bored, so I came up with all the noise with my ghetto boys. I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, so Dr. Dre told me to chill until the next episode. Before I become a nigga with attitude, smoking chronic, sipping iced teas with ice cubes, daydreaming of U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y, that spells unity with my Queen Latifah, or maybe it was that brown fox Lil Kim who was light as an MC. Clemency, one of the roughneck, always playing with a yo-yo and the afro puffs. Shit, that drove my other lady in a rage. She was real salty too, so she tried to pepper her. All the while, Spinderella was whispering in my ear, playing with my nipples like turntables, talking about, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. What she don't know is I'm a pimp, see? Messing around with me, I murdered them buns, B. Like a thug, trying to bone in harmony cause I'm naughty by nature and I'm down with OPP. Yeah, you know me. And that's when my girl tried to bust me in my left EYE and I couldn't run like DMC. So I yelled, Lord, Tariq, help me. Peter, where your guns at? And that's when that girl smashed the very thing that meant the most to me. No, I can't live without my radio. Cause that's how I fell in love with hip hop.
Love it.
I can't wait to take this video and put like some old school hip hop imagery, right? And then just have this motherfucker spitting. Cause she was spitting, right?
And it kind of reminded me of the movie Brown Sugar.
Nah, he was going in, bro.
With hip hop, I loved it. It was beautiful.
I could just tell you a student right away, though. You know what I mean? And that's, man, that's why I love Atlanta, though, man, because it's a lot of multifaceted people out there. That's why, like, the music, the way it's represented is one thing, but like when you actually go there, the black people got so much depth.
But you being there your whole life, you definitely need to expand and come here, even tap into New York, just get a feel of all the areas and the regions, and you'd be great. Like me too.
I have. Yep. I performed in Brooklyn last year.
Just travel.
Boston, Connecticut, North Carolina.
There you go. Yeah.
South Carolina.
You're a traveler. That's why you're here.
And I actually moved from South Carolina. I was in South Carolina for the past few years, man. I built my foundation is there.
So you got a fan base there.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on there, man. Running open mics in the city, donating to organizations, just setting up all type of showcases and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm just out here trying to spread poetry and hip hop. You know, everybody correlates hip hop with something else. You got
something negative. No. Right
No. What I mean
is real negative around hip hop for sure.
What I mean is like you got your different branches of hip hop. Now let's bring the poets up front. You know what I'm saying? There's not many poets in the game that's really up front. So
who are some poets that you could respect in the game that you've been able to recognize? That you see like, okay, yeah, they're a poet at heart, but they're artists right now.
Nas.
Yeah.
Common. Wale.
Wale for sure poet.
Do you have? You just gave us like more sort of the poet side of you. You just dropped those bars in the poet realm, which to me, I feel like when you're saying like he more of an artist, I feel like it starts with poetry though. You know what I mean? It's always internally poetry. When you're coming out, it's all about what you're saying. Is it poetry? Because some can just be garbage. If it don't mean something and it's not no substance there and it's not true to your essence and you can have people feeling you, it's not poetry. You know what I mean? It's like poetry is something you can feel. You can imagine, picture, like, oh, I can picture that without you even giving me a picture. I can paint a picture.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
you got any music out right now?
Yeah. And
tell
your people where they can follow you at.
You guys can follow me everywhere. First, I'm going to give you my website, SelahBLaKSoL.net. SelahBLaKSoL. Black Soul is actually an acronym. It means being leader is king and student of life. the king and the queen is interchangeable. So
I like that.
Black, Black Soul.
Fact.
I mean, Selah is Hebrew. It means pause and think about that. So as a poet, people to stop and think. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people need to do that.
Yeah.
Pause and think before they just react.
Facts. Your life would be a lot better too.
Yeah.
We'll talk. SelahBlackSoul.net. You can go there. My Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, my Spotify, my Apple iTunes page is on there. Or you can follow me on Instagram, Selah_Black Soul, BLAK SOL. Same thing on Facebook, same thing on Twitter.
Yes. Follow him now.
Yes.
Check him out.
I want is love unconditional, love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no, but it would be worth it all. All I want is love unconditional, love unconditional.
Why y'all females act like niggas can't be loved too? Like God didn't give us emotions just like you. I ain't perfect, made mistakes and did dirt too. You say your shit don't stink, but I bet your roses smell like boo boo. When it's cuffing season, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Ass started naked, truth, like Adam and Eve. Lips caressing my apple as I palm on your bottom. Deeply rooted in your earthly hues, like bottom of totem pole. For a perfect picture, picture perfect. I ball hard and got game, watch me pitch it perfect. Perfect picture on her mound, watch her catch it perfect. Throw it, bounce it, squeeze it, smack it, flip it, dribble it, I deserve it. Real spill, the beans don't burn out on the grill. For real, my love is an uphill battle, Jack and Jill. Fetch a pail of tears for years.